fight between two sets of medical experts, with 10-year-old Charlie Pollock suffering a rare, fatal disease stuck in the middle.
In the Charlie case, we had two groups of experts fighting it out, one very publicly, one secret committee within the Ministry of Health, speaking only through politicians. That doesn't work.
Now, as the dust settles following 10 resignations after the health minister, contrary to the Expensive Drugs for Rare Diseases Committee's recommendation, decided to continue public funding for Charlie's infusions. The premier says the province's process needs to become more transparent and easier for the public to understand.
There's no question in terms of the Charlie case that the public was not served by the current structure that we have.
Dr. Sandra Sers was chairwoman of the subcommittee that recommended ending coverage of Brineura for Charlie, and one of the 10 members who have since resigned.
There's literally been an explosion of expensive drugs for rare diseases that is outpacing the development of drugs for common diseases.
Sers says current Canadian legislation unfairly incentivizes pharmaceutical companies to create rare disease drugs. It's cheaper to make them. They have smaller and shorter clinical trials, and their set costs, Sers says, go unchallenged.
The extremely rapid growth of this segment of the pharmaceutical market because of the financial incentives that are in place to cause it to grow is at risk. And I'm not saying this to be inflammatory, is at risk of bankrupting our publicly funded healthcare system.
Dr. Joel Leckie with the Faculty of Health at York University says the money that's being spent on rare diseases is still a relatively small percentage of the overall healthcare budget, but it's increasing.
Nobody, and that includes BC, is asking the drug companies why it costs so much money for these products.
Both doctors suggest legislative changes. They also believe rare disease drugs should be produced here in Canada and that the government should challenge companies on the high prices that they set for their rare disease drugs.
Show us why that drug is costing this amount of money.
The premier seems receptive to change, hoping the experts that walked away from making these difficult decisions come back with these ideas to create a better process that serves British Columbians.